Hello my beautiful friends, I hope you are all well. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I wanted to film a December favorites. I know I skipped a month or two and that's just because I didn't have any, and actually no, I did not skip. I skipped 1 month only, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do that today. But before that, I want to wish you all a very happy New Year's. Hopefully this year brings you nothing but joy, success, health, love, friendship, abundance, everything good in life. I hope this year showers you with it. I think we as a human race deserve to have a good year in general, because of what's just been going on with like COVID, and then, you know, everything just back to back, and now we're heading for a recession, so that's fun. Good times for all of us. So if that is something you are interested in, please go ahead and keep watching. Okay, this favorites video is going to be all over the place. It is really random. I of course do have makeup, but I have non-beauty products as always, because I really think it's fun to include those as well. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and just mention the random stuff first, because I feel like it would be more helpful. So the first thing I want to mention, I never thought I would put this on a YouTube channel, is this Static Guard spray. Now, I'm not sure why, but I feel like a lot of this happens more particularly with my gym clothes, just because of the material of athletic wear. It tends to have a lot of static, and this is even if we use like certain stuff in the dryer. I don't know why it happens. So I found this at Walmart and it has changed my life, to be honest. This is so helpful, because the thing with athletic wear is when it sticks to you, it like conforms, and it looks like, you know, when you wear something in the water and it like sticks to every inch of your body. Yeah, that's not the vibe I want ever, especially in the gym. And this helps so much. It gets rid of any static, and it also helps release stubborn pet hair. I've not tested on that because I don't have any pets, unfortunately, but yeah, I love this. I got a big can of this from Walmart and it works great on everything. It says it's for hats, scarves, fleece wear, nylons, tights, and blankets too. And yeah, I love this. It doesn't smell funny, it's super cheap, and I feel like this is so helpful just to have around the house with everything. It's just good to have, I feel like. Okay, next favorite, I mentioned in my last video that you guys will hear me raving about this product, and that is the PawPaw Wonder Blenders. This is the beauty sponge I used in my last makeup video doing the using the Morphe palette. These are a pack of sponges. You get 6. I of course have 5 in here because I currently have 1 out, but anyways, these are the best sponges I feel like I've ever used. You can get a pack of these on Amazon, a 6-pack for I believe $25. That was what it was yesterday, so if the price changes, I don't know. But yeah, I love these. They're super soft. They're very similar to the real beauty blender, but I feel like these are better. I feel like these are soft. I feel like these last much longer than the regular beauty blender. Truly amazing, and I feel like a lot of people have been raving about this on like Instagram and stuff, and it is so worth it because you get literally 6 beauty blenders for the price of 1, which is crazy to me. Anyways, if you guys are still into using blenders, which I feel like I'm the only person that does nowadays, check these out. They are so good. Okay, next product is a foundation. Now this might come off very strange to everybody because these are matte foundations, and it is currently wintertime. It is currently Snowmageddon outside, and I hate snow so much, but I have been loving these foundations. This is such a good drugstore inexpensive full coverage foundation. These are the Catrice HD liquid coverage. These are mattifying, they last up to 24 hours, and they're water and sweat proof. They have a second skin effect. I have these in 2 shades. I have like a winter and summer shade. I love this foundation, you guys. This is such a good coverage foundation. The finish, the application, the blendability, it honestly sold me. And I feel like based off the other drugstore foundations I've used, I think this might be the best in terms of coverage, but I feel like this does not crack and dry on my skin, and I love this so much. This is very comparable to like what I would say Estee Lauder's Double Wear is. Like, that's how good the coverage of this is, you guys. You do not need to break the bank to buy something full coverage if that is what you are truly looking for. I love that this has a dropper. Like, I just love that that's how it comes. So good, so inexpensive. I got mine at Shoppers in Canada. On the back here it says it's lightweight and non-oily texture that feels like a second skin, provides a long-lasting full coverage without mask effect, and creates an even complexion with high definition finish for camera ready skin. Yeah, so good. I love these. You guys get your hands on them if you have not yet. They are so good for what you get. Next product is a brush. Now I know this is really random, but I actually made like a dedicated TikTok video about this brush because I love it so much. I will link my TikTok username down below, so if you have not followed me yet, please go ahead and do that. I make TikTok videos like I would say once a week at least. I tried to do that. But yeah, this is the Morphe M451 and I love this for highlighting. I got this specifically for highlighting and this is such a good brush. This is perfect, the perfect size, shape, and fluffiness to apply highlight, you guys. So good. I love Morphe brushes. I know people are split in half about the quality of them, but I personally have not had any bad experiences with them, so I actually really do like their brushes. I feel like they feel really luxurious. The ones I've had for so long and they still continue to work and the hairs haven't fall out or shedded, and that's with repeated washing, because you guys know I am very lenient. I am very strict on washing my brushes. So yeah, I've been loving this. It's just the perfect highlighter brush. If you guys see, it applies the perfect amount. It doesn't cake it all up, but it just blends it so nicely. I love the way this applies. I was using a smaller highlighter brush before and I just feel like that would just patch it all up in one area and it wouldn't blend, but this allows you to lay the product and then blend it in as well. Yeah, so good. Check this out if you are interested, or if you're just interested in purchasing new brushes, check out Morphe because they have such great sets for very good, reasonable prices. Next product is also something I raved about on my TikTok, and that is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. Now this is a face oil. I'm not sure if this is something I've already mentioned on my YouTube channel before. Hopefully I'm not sure, but if I have, then you guys know I just love this. This is essentially just an oil you use at night, and I use this as like my final step in my skincare, and I alternate when I use this. But you guys, this has been so forgiving and so great for my dry cracked winter skin. This has been so good. I love how plump this makes your skin feel. This is a pricey product, but I swear you don't need a lot of this. You'll not run out of this. I've had it for so long and I am still not even halfway, you guys. I am right there, which is not even halfway. And I've been using this religiously. It is so good. This says on here it's a replenishing elixir of pure essential oils, and it's distilled botanicals to visibly restore the appearance of skin by morning. This just plumps and adds some like freshness. So when you wake up in the morning, you look like the most beautiful, delicious glazed donut with this, you guys. If you are dry and you just want a good last step skincare step in your night routine, this is so good. Also, I do want to just put the disclaimer that if you sleep on your face, like on your stomach, then this might get on your pillows, but I would just say I would just suggest like maybe putting your skincare on like an hour before you sleep, and I feel like it should be fine. I sleep like a dead body, so it doesn't really bother me in that department, but I know everybody is different. But yeah, this is so good. I love this stuff so much. I feel like my skin has been seeing so much improvement in terms of like dryness and patching of my makeup because I have this on at night. And when you sleep, believe it or not, that's the most crucial time for your skin to build collagen and repair itself, because that is when your skin and body is resting. I don't know if I said that properly, but I know that sleep is the best thing for your skin. So yeah, I love this. It's such a great addition to my skincare routine. Love it so much. Okay, last thing is a result of experiencing adult acne, which is not something I experienced in my adolescence, and now I experience it now. So you guys know I had this huge phase with acne in the beginning of my YouTube journey. I think it's when I was still dealing with it very heavily, and I am thankful, alhamdulillah, to say that my acne has gotten significantly better. I occasionally do get spots here and there, but recently I've been noticing that these spots are very stubborn. So before I would just put masks on and it would just go away, but now I've been seeing that these spots are getting a little bit worse. So before I get onto any medication, because I know it's nothing close to what I was dealing with before, I got this product from Walmart. This is called the Benzagel. This is just essentially benzoyl peroxide gel, and it is 5%. Now what I love about this, you guys, is that first you get a huge bottle. Second, this is a gel, so it is not drying, which is like typically the case with acne treatments. They're super drying, and while this will dry out, so you should use moisturizer, I still feel like this doesn't crack and make my skin get that purging situation, which I did get with my medicated acne cream that I had before, because it just gave me crocodile skin, so it would purge. But with this, I feel like just because it's a smaller percentage, because you're getting it essentially over the counter, it does not make me deal with anything like that. But I still feel like it's been working very well with acne. I almost feel like I see results within a day or two, I would say. And yeah, I love this. I love that it's accessible. You can get it at the drugstore, and yeah, it's super good. I completely fell in love with this. Just the first day I used it, I saw results and I was like blown away. You see that? Yeah, it's like a gel consistency. But yeah, I've been loving this. Okay, I had to include a food product in here, and I have been loving these Heavenly Hunks oatmeal chocolate chip bites. These are so good, and this is gluten-free, and you guys know my battle with finding good gluten-free snacks, because typically gluten-free stuff is very gross and dry and like soul-sucking. It's just not good compared to the real deal. And these are so good. These taste like dessert. They're so good with a cup of tea. They're so good with a glass of milk. They're good on their own. I love these. These don't feel super hard and like stale and dry. They just taste so good. I honestly feel like I would choose this over a non-gluten-free version of this, because that's how good it is. I got mine at Superstore, and I believe you can find it like online too, but just like Canadian wise, I found it at Superstore. I've not seen it at other grocery stores here, so if you do, then definitely check this out. They're so yummy. I know they sell like the Big Daddy bags at Costco, but this is all I have. But it's so good. So good. Okay, the last thing I want to mention is actually a book. Since I have had some free time now, I've continued in a very big hobby of mine, which is reading. And it's not a luxury I had the time to dedicate reading before, but now thankfully I do, and I'm so happy about that. So I'm reading books that are popular and were popular very long time ago. I'm like very behind on the book trending market. Anyways, the book I have been loving, you guys, is called How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is a book by Dale Carnegie, and it is not a new book. And before you guys judge me and ask me why I would read this, it's not like, oh, you're gonna read this to make friends. That's not necessarily why I started reading this book, even though I could do with making friends because I have like 2 or 3. I feel like the principle behind this book is really interesting to read. It's a book that definitely doesn't bore me. It's just nice to read a book about human nature and stuff that you kind of feel like is obvious, but it's just nice to read why these things are such a big part of knowing people and having people in your life and just being around people and interacting with people. I just like that's a very nice, like it was a very nice thing to read about. And personally, I feel like me being really introverted, I can work a lot on, like, I wouldn't say my people skills, but I would say my social skills, because I am very introverted, and I feel like there's just some qualities that I feel like I have taken on from this book that I feel like have been very beneficial and very great in my life, to be honest. I've already feel like I've taken a lot of the qualities that this book has emphasized in, and it's helped me for the better. And I feel like this book just pushes a lot of good things as well. And yeah, I've been loving it. I loved it so much. I literally am on like the last 4 pages. That's why I was kind of questioning if I should even mention it in here, because I'm not necessarily done, but I'm gonna be done tonight basically. But yeah, I love this book so much. I do like to read ebooks, and that's only because even though I do prefer holding a paper book, like a physical book in my hand, I just feel like it's a waste of paper, because once I read them, I don't really know what to do with them. And I don't have the luxury of having a library in my house. Otherwise, like, my dream would be to have a whole library and like collect all my favorite books. Maybe one day, inshallah. But right now I am choosing to read all these books on ebooks and online with my iPad here. So yeah, I've been loving that as well. So if you guys have any book suggestions or recommendations you think I would be interested in, please go ahead and link them down below. I have an entire list, you guys. I want to show you how serious I am about reading. This is my list of books that I want to read. You're not going to be able to see them properly, but that's for good reason. Maybe you shouldn't see what I'm wanting to read. And this goes on to the second page. So I am hoping to read these books very soon. Hopefully I'll finish this book today, and then I will start reading the next book. And the next book I have, I'll tell you guys, the first book on my list. It goes by no particular order, but the next book I want to read is called The Story of Us by Donny Atkins. So that is going to be interesting. I have no idea what it's about, but I kind of feel like I have a feel for it based off the title. Anyways, my friends, that was everything for this favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will go ahead and see you guys next time. Bye!